They mocked him. They ignored him. Some parents even warned their children, "Don't mingle with the gatekeeper's son." But today, that same boy has returned, not with shame, not with anger, but with something that silenced an entire school assembly. This is the story of the gatekeeper's son. 2001, Enugu, Nigeria. At the entrance of Grand Crest International School sat a weathered man, Papa Lucas. Day after day, in the sweltering heat and pounding rain, he guarded the rusted iron gate. He was the school's gatekeeper. Behind the security post stood a small boys' quarters, a cramped room with peeling walls, no electricity, no fan. And inside that room lived his son, little Lucas. Lucas's life was nothing like the lives of the children he studied alongside. While others came in crisp uniforms, his were faded and patched. While they bought meat pies and soda, he drank from the school tap. When rain flooded the compound, he and his father swept away water with a broken broom. The other students noticed. They laughed. They jeered. "Gatekeeper's son," they shouted. "Why are you standing in line? Go and open the gate, it's your inheritance." Some teachers weren't much better. They'd send him to fetch chalk, carry books, even water their plants, treating him like a messenger, not a student. One day during assembly, a boy shoved him aside. "You don't belong here," he sneered. Lucas said nothing. He walked home, buried his face in his father's wrapper, and cried. But Papa Lucas, he never let his son sink. He would hold Lucas by the shoulders and whisper, "My son, let them look down on us. As long as you keep looking up." Those words became Lucas's anchor. At night, when other kids slept, Lucas bent over his notebooks under the dim glow of the streetlight near the school gate. He borrowed books from the library, returning them in perfect condition. No video games. No luxury. No distractions. Just dreams. And slowly, the gatekeeper's son started topping his class. He earned a scholarship. Finished secondary school. Made it into Unilag. Then another scholarship whisked him off to Canada to study software engineering. The boy everyone dismissed was becoming someone no one could ignore. Fast forward to 2024. Grand Crest International School was buzzing with excitement. It was the 20-year Founders' Day celebration. The invitation promised a surprise donor. Whispers spread, some tech CEO has sponsored a new ICT lab. But nobody knew who. Teachers gathered. Parents sat proudly in the front row. Students whispered in curiosity. The principal rehearsed his speech, eager to impress this unknown guest. Then, a black SUV rolled to a stop in front of the same rusty gate. The driver stepped out. Opened the back door. And out came a tall man in a sharp suit, polished shoes, confidence in his stride. It was him. Lucas Okoye. The gatekeeper's son returned. Gasps rippled through the assembly. Teachers exchanged whispers. Some of the same students, now parents themselves, lowered their eyes in shame. The principal nearly dropped his notes. Lucas, he stammered. Lucas walked to the podium. Took the microphone. And for a moment, the hall fell into perfect silence. "I once opened this gate," he began softly. "Because my father worked here. But today, I open this gate because I choose to give back to the school that gave me both pain and potential." You could hear a pin drop. He unveiled the plaque. "Lucas Tech Hub, in honor of my father, the gatekeeper who kept my dreams safe." The crowd gasped. Some wiped tears. But Lucas wasn't done. He announced 15 full scholarships for children of non-teaching staff. A modernized security post for the current gatekeeper. And a welfare fund to support widows of former staff. Then, standing tall beside his frail but smiling father, Lucas ended with words that would be etched forever in the school's memory. "The world judged my father by his uniform. I judge him by his heart. And because of him, I never locked the door to my future." The hall erupted. Students clapped. parents cried. Even the principal, proud, strict, untouchable, went down on his knees in gratitude. From gatekeeper's son to gate opener of destinies. And that is how sometimes the boy they push to the back of the line returns years later to lead the way. Because dreams don't care where you sleep. They only care how far you're willing to rise. Thank you for watching. Do share with friends and family. Please subscribe to our channel.